dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Bake for Less Time. My name is Katie. Today, I'm going to be popping this palette's cherry. It's the, Ruh Roh Raggy palette by Glamlite. The color story looks like this. I know it's kind of old news to you guys, but I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited that I didn't miss it. This was actually a subscriber gift from Annette, so thank you, girl. She was like, you don't have to say my name, and I was like, I'm probably saying your name. Just let me make sure I'm pronouncing it right. So, Annette, thank you so much. You were so thoughtful and considerate for making sure that I didn't miss out on these, especially before the end of 2022. And if you guys are interested in hearing my final thoughts on this palette, or seeing how I got this look, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. I'm gonna go in with my Voldemorphy JH40. I'm sucking on a cough drop. I have a little something going on here. I'm going for it. I'm gonna go in with this color at the end. I think it's like a blackish green. Yeah. Oh, it's a lot more green than it looks. Oh, this is really pigmented. I heard a review on this palette and heard that it wasn't very pigmented, so I thought this was gonna be... See, that's what happens when you listen to reviews before you use a palette, but how could I not listen to the reviews about this palette? I wouldn't have been watching any YouTube at all if I wouldn't have watched any reviews on this palette. Now, I'm going to go in with my Refer 14. No, I'm not. I don't want to fuck this up. I'm going to go in with another Voldemorphy M506, and I'm going to go into this blue. It looks almost blurple, so I'm a little nervous about it, but let's just see what happens. It looks like a really straight up royal blue, and actually, I think it actually, yeah, it's gonna work swimmingly. I think I'm gonna go all the way to the inner corner with this, because I want my inner corner to be at least a little kind of darky, but darky-ish, murky, swampy. Yeah, I'm really liking this already. I like it a lot. Now I'm going to go in with my Wayne Goss number 19, and I'm going to use this bright green to blend it out. I'm going all in Swamp Bitch. Oh yeah, this is actually pretty yellow, which I like. And I'm just going 50% on and 50%, oops, boo. 50% on and 50% off. I'm just going to give this a little tappy. I probably shouldn't have used this brush, but I just wanted a little softer touch. You guys know I love this Biohazard shit. You know, one thing I've noticed about palettes a lot of times with smaller palettes like this, it's like whenever the colors that are in it, I always find that if I dance around a certain color, I usually end up with that color anyways. For example, like because I mixed this color with this over the top, I'm actually getting a very similar color to this, which I tend to gravitate towards that like dark teal into a, you know, Biohazard green. That's a look for me. And I've been kind of trying to do some different shit lately. And I thought about trying to do something else, but I just didn't. So I'm kind of wearing a pixie outfit today, like my pixie shit. So I thought I'd go like Woodland Fairy. And I'm just blending out this outer edge. You know what? I had a fucking feeling about this palette. I knew these were going to be good. I'm really happy with this. I actually literally was waiting. God, the shipping took for fucking ever. The subscriber that got this for me told me, she's like, the shipping is painfully fucking long. But literally like 2 days ago, I heard somebody talking about, they were ranking their palettes And these kind of made a low rank because they were not that pigmented. And I had a fucking feeling that I was going to think they were great. Many of you know that Glamlite isn't my favorite. It's not my favorite formula, but also it's not, their themes are often, they don't really speak to me. I'm not really a food person. That's not a thing for me. In fact, if I'm being honest, it doesn't have to be for everybody, but if I'm being honest, I actually find the food themes like distasteful. To me, I just don't relate at all. Like, their color stories are good sometimes and the food theme throws me off. I just don't care for it that much. You guys know I like my certain themes. Everybody has their own fucking taste. I'm not like trying to backpedal or nothing. I'm just saying, like, it's not like I'm offended by it or anything. It's just, it's a turn off for me. I fucking swipe left on the food theme. Now those drink theme palettes, I dug those. But honestly, this is the first Glamlite release that I've was really super interested in. And I'm so grateful that my subscriber like hooked me up because I really felt like I was missing out on this. And as I'm finding out now, I was. This is a good fucking palette. That blend, super nice. I'm just gonna come in here and get rid of this fucking line that I always have. Kind of see if we can blue it up a little. I feel like the thing with Glamlite shadows, their formula is just a little, for lack of a better word, I feel like their formula is a little waxy. And I feel like when I blend like I like to, they look a little muddy to me. I don't know why. It's this like, I feel like they just have a waxy texture that... I'm going to do something different just to prove a point. I'm going to go into the lower lash line with this like dark, it looks like a blurple, but I have a feeling it's just a really nice navy. Oh yeah, that's almost a black. It's a little purple for sure. Shit. Oh well, we'll see what happens. And then I'm going to go in with my Rephr number 14 and I'm going to go into this teal. And I'm going to blend it out with that. I feel like this color story is so cohesive that like you could pretty much do any combo and it would look good. Yeah, that does look good. And it doesn't look that different than the green that happened right here as a result of mixing that. So I'm going to go in a little bit with this like... Cute. I'm just going to do it one more time because that's what I would do. I'm going to dip into that caustic fucking green. Then into the royal blue. I like that a lot. And then I'm just going to go into the outer V right here and make sure that I got all that creasing. Really deepen it up and then just barely tap out the edge because I don't want to get rid of that royal blue. You guys, I don't know if you can see it that well on screen, but like actually I'm going to go like this. I'm going to deepen that up. I'm going to blend it out because that blue is really working. But I can't have that green making that fucking line like that. So I'm just going to go back in. There. That looks fucking tits. Titties! And I'm just gonna kind of go like this along the lower lash line to deepen that up. That looks really good. Okay. Literally every shimmer in this palette is fucking killer. So I'm going to use my AOA E131 if I can find it. All right, I'll use my Repro 21. And my Glimmer Grasp by Unearthly Cosmetics. Now I need to be careful. This squirter's a little bit bigger, so I'm just going in with a teensy tiny. And with my, I'm pretty sure it's my Zoeva 234, I'm going to go in with this. Oh yeah, this is fucking divine. And then I'm gonna go in with this, because I've been itching for this color. Ooh, oh wow, there's a lot of kick up. You gotta be really careful or you're gonna wear that shit all over your cheeks. I feel like this is like one of the greenest looks I've ever done. I know that sounds stupid, but this is like all in green, and that light green is really pretty too. You know, I know that Glamlite has a really good shimmer formula, but I don't remember it being this good. This is a really good formula. Like the birthday cake palette, I didn't, you know, I never felt that palette like some of my fellow YouTubers. I just never felt that way about it. Like, it didn't excite me. The shimmers didn't really do anything for me, honestly. I don't know why. Okay, I'm going in with the darkie. Man, that is really fucking pretty. Dude, this palette is really good. I'm really stoked about it. And what can I do? So because I'm like kind of on this kick, I'm going to take this darker, like navy bluey purple, and I'm going to use my Unearthly pencil brush, and I'm going to take that on my lower lash line right here. Wow. You know, I'm actually really impressed that I could so easily use every color in this palette. I could easily use that purple. I'm not going to, but I could easily do it. And the color story, I feel like a lot of times whenever there's like a small palette like this and the color story is like this, it's like you can either do this or you can do this. That's not the case with this. Like, you could literally use any of these colors together. So I feel like it's really versatile. This is a good fucking palette. I kind of knew it when I saw it too, but I thought that these blues were more purple, which you can do it, but it's just a little more questionable. This is a good fucking palette. And obviously I'm going in to the lightest green for my inner corner highlight, which is amazing that I have that option. Oh, this is my Alter Ego number 7. It's like a bigger pencil brush, but it's not that big. These shimmers are really good. I would say, judging by my experience from Glamlite, I'm not trying to throw shade. Judging from my experience with Glamlite, these are the Sweet Shop palettes. These are the Glamlite Sweet Shops. From what I've tried, I don't try that much from Glamlite because every time I do try it, I'm not that impressed. These are really fucking good. Maybe I'm just in a better mood than I have been in the last 3 years, but I don't think so. I think these are just really fucking bomb. Nice. And you guys know, I gotta get that shit on my brow bone. And I'm using my Voldemorphe JH42, this little teensy tiny. See, it's just a little bit, it's like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like glittery, which I don't know. It's like glittery. That's all I know how to say. Damn, that looks really nice. I'm just going in and I'm going to kind of sweep that out with that caustic green. I mean, I do think it's a little lazy that there's no names for the shadows. Like, did I miss something? Especially when, like, I literally have, like, Notoriously Morbid has the coolest names for every single shadow is, like, so thoughtful and fucking punny and hilarious and clever and fucking compelling. Like, every single shadow has a compelling name. So it's like, come on. You can't even fucking call it green? No, I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. Okay, I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face. That's the look. It's fucking good and it was fast. So I'm gonna go finish the rest of my face and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I use my Rouge and Rogue eye wigs and I have no fucking idea what they are. I literally am like coloring them in. They're so fucking old. You guys know how irresponsible I am. It was like picking dirty laundry out. Anyways, then I use my Notoriously Morbid Mystic Metallic in Trippin. Look at that shit. It looks totally purple in the thing, and then on my lips it's like perfection. The magic of Notoriously Morbid. Then I use the Chimera as my highlighter by Rituel de Fille and my Melt Cream Blush Light in Polished. Fucking looks cute. Oh, and flip side in my Urban Decay 24/7 pencil liner. So, okay, I actually have a lot of thoughts just because I don't use Glamlite, so you guys haven't really heard my opinion. I think every single one of these mattes blend to perfection. They all are super pigmented. I think that the review that I heard is by somebody who uses less dense brushes, like more fluffy brushes. Like if I would use my Rephr 14, which or if I would have used this to start out with that darkest color, I probably wouldn't have gotten the dimension I like, but maybe I would have. And definitely, like, if I was to go in with one of these, like, bigger brushes, I could see how they may or may not be that pigmented, but I thought they were super pigmented, and they blend like a fucking dream. All of these shimmers, except the one I didn't use, are really good. This color right here is super unique. It's like almost like a, I don't know. It's like a black blurple. It's really cool, and it's almost like, I don't know how to describe it, but it's really unique to my collection, and it's like the metallic version of almost black. It just looks really good, and this shimmer actually reminds me a lot of the one in the Pistachio palette by BH Cosmetics. Honestly, I'm really all about this fucking palette. I feel like it's really versatile, and I feel like last year at the end of the year, I got another set of like smaller, like 8-pan palettes that were super versatile, and they ended up like just sliding into the #1 slot for my best of 22. So I've actually been waiting to get these to put into my best of 22 because I just had a feeling they were definitely gonna rank. So anyways, Annette, you are the fucking shit. Thank you so much for being so thoughtful and considerate and like hooking me up with these, because I'm super grateful, and they turn out being a huge fucking hit, a raving hit. So anyways, that's all there is. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my god, she's so fucking pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And if you guys are like, don't sugarcoat it, Katie, why don't you tell us how you really feel, then go check out my Patreon. I go live every Friday at 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Not every, some. Thank you so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.